My name is Thomie Is'real. My mother did not give me that name. I gave myself that name with the hope that I could live by it, stand by it. And when it's all said and done, I lived up to it. Let's get right down to it. Welcome to another episode of Abetta Conversation. This is a very special episode. A very special episode, and I'll tell you why. 75% of podcasts, out of the millions of podcasts that shot, they don't get over a year. They don't. 55% of the millions of podcasts that shot, they don't get over 7 episodes. They call it, that's where the podcast start to fade. They call it, that's the pod phase. They call it the fade out, the pod fade. They call it the 7-episode curse. This is our 6th episode. And you might be saying, yo, Tom, though, you on 6, you count your eggs before they hatch. Nah, dog. This is our 6th episode that we dropped, but we got another 6 in the can ready to go as soon as I give the word. So that brings us to what, 12? So we beating the odds. Thank you. Thank you, we beating the odds. I mean, I got people on my heels already. They like, yo, where my episode? Like my man P-Way, yo, P-Way. I got you, P-Way. I ain't gonna do, yo, P-Way, I got you. Believe me, I got you, young man. I got you, man. I know you're like, oh, gee, why you doing me like this? I got you. Got to keep in mind, this is a hospitality podcast. For one, keep in mind, this is a hospitality podcast. I got my man, Drop Top Ted from Harlem. We came through with the epic episode with Green Eye Odie, and they came to drop it. Gangster. Ted called me. He was like, yo, Tom, he looked at this eye. He don't want to mention that episode, though. Check it out, because he shot his episode. He don't want to, he on the cool side. Got the drop top Bentley, the drop top BM. So he ain't going to call. He playing it cool. He said, yo, Salam Alaikum. He called Salam Alaikum. Man, we small talking. But I told him, I got your episode. Got to keep in mind, this is a hospitality podcast. Keep that in mind. We got a couple of people that came through and really rocking. I got the episode. My man Chemo Swift came through. I appreciate Chemo. He came through and did his thing. You know what I'm saying? Got some people that really came through and really did their thing, supporting the podcast. I'm telling you, I got things in the clip. I had Kenya come through. I had Blue. Kenya Blue came through straight out of church. Now, you get Kenya coming out after church, she was like, yo, I got you. I'm going to come support you. I'm going to come through. I got them. I got episodes. I got the King K. I got King K. He came through. The young boy came through. He dropped it now. Remember, this is a hospitality podcast. But when I should have researched him more, because when I went to his IG, when I got the word about him and I went to research him, I just seen rap. I seen music. I seen poetry. I seen that type of thing. So I didn't do my investigation like I should as a journalist, right? And then later on, I found out the kid was in hospitality. I was like, because we could have really had a hospitality conversation. You got to think. Cuzzo came through Rhode Island. Now, Cuzzo, let me tell you about Cuzzo. Cuzzo, I had a heartfelt one with Cuzzo. I'm talking about Casa Baby, Rhode Island finally, straight out of Brooklyn. Oh, we winning. Well, we really had a real good conversation. We had one part because so what happened was somebody leaked the episode to him and he dropped it on his own platform. So I ain't even feeling too bad about that because he already rocked and rolled, so I ain't under no pressure to let his joint go. I'm under no pressure on that one, Cuzzo. But it was some parts in there that really touched my heart that I really wanted to bring out. And this is one part. One clip inside that episode that really touched my heart that I had to get off my chest. And this is the joint right here. This right here, man. Feel me on this one. Cuzzo, check out, follow me on this story. They came in, they getting money. Think about Brooklyn. We talking about a different era. In time of Brooklyn dudes are getting so much money. We're not talking about Haitian Jacks. We're not talking about the Jimmy Hitchmans. We're talking about another side, right? We're talking about the Scooters, the Big D. They would come and get money, but you look regular. They was, because Strolling them came in and looking like real Brooklyn. Check out what happened. They getting money. They getting money in they sector in Brooklyn. We talking about Brownsville in that time.
Right.
88, 89, 91. They getting money, but they had a different look. They came in there, the whole place got shook.
Yeah.
Cuzzo, listen to me. The whole place got shook. People started tucking their chains. People started doing all this strange thing. Everybody, even the real dudes, were just
look
ready.
But
they was ready. The other dudes was trying to hide, tucking their chain. Strong them wasn't starting no trouble. They just coming through. They just Brooklyn.
Right.
In a different environment.
Yeah, right.
Cuzzo, look what happened. He came to me, Cuzzo. Because of all these people in Harlem is there, I wasn't nervous, but I had concerns.
Yeah. Like,
so when Cuz came to me, I didn't give him the love I should have gave him to let him know the reason why all these suckers know who I am is because of Stro and his team. Yeah. When they came in, I didn't give him the true love, Cuzzo.
Oh, damn, yeah.
I didn't give him the true love I was supposed to give him, Cuzzo. I didn't give him the true love. Check out, Cuzzo. Let me go a little deeper. I apologize, but I gotta get this off my chest.
Yeah, that's...
Please, Cuzzo.
I can hear
please.
You. I hear you.
Cuzzo, I didn't give him the right love. Damn. The right love, because I was worried if they came and did something to one of these creeps, it would have been on me because I gave him all the love, and then when they do what they do, because they Brownsville, they getting money. It was just Brown. I've been up Attica, I've been places with Brownsville, Rikers Island, 4 buildings, 3 buildings, Beacon. Sometimes they be your man, but they flip. Not on me, but I'm saying what might happen to one of these creeps, and then they say, "Oh, he knew them," and then I don't know which way the bullet is coming. Yeah, that right there, I felt that I felt I needed to get that off my chest. That was personal. That was personal, man. You know, and because I'm let's move on for, you know, tears start to drop and all that. But I got episodes, man. I got the legendary Luke Steffen, the legend. I'm talking about transforming, coming from the streets. Coming from the Supreme team, coming from all of that heritage and do something different, going to the film and how he's dealing with independent filmmaking and the challenges and just the life, family, business balance and what it's like. I mean, the man came through and he dropped it, man. I got a Luke Steffen interview that's in the clip. That's in the clip. You know what I'm saying? So I'm appreciative, but this is a hospitality podcast, but me being from so many different eras, being blessed to bring life 55 years to the board. I'm bringing you 55 years to the board. I'm going to be bigger than hospitality. Hospitality is the business that I'm in today, but it's not my whole life. You see what I'm saying? But hospitality is what I'm surrounded by. So that's why I have a better conversation. Because it's the life that I'm in right now. However, I'm in a box that I'm bigger than that box. You see what I'm saying? So being able to shoot a better conversation is a blessing. To be able to bring people that I admire, that inspire me and motivate me in a positive direction, it's a beautiful thing, man. It never was about the views. It never was about the views. Now, with the episode shot, it's like in the days they would call it a pilot. Check me out. You got to follow me with it. Back in the days, you would shoot a pilot. If you wanted to get a movie made or some kind of TV show made, you would shoot a pilot. You would shoot a couple episodes and you would take it to the big studios and you would say, hey, this is what I got. And you got to hope they will green light it. They will put it on TV or they will put it in the theaters. That was your pilot. This is my pilot. That first 6 episodes is my pilot. But I, under the blessings of technology and advancement and the blessings from the universe, that we don't have to go to the big studios no more. I'm blessed to be able to fund it on my own just by the blessings of it all. So a better staffing solution is what funds it. It which funds this podcast. So I can just go to me. So my pilot is I come to me and sit back and I say, Tom, how are you doing with this podcast? And I have to check the boxes. I have to ask myself, how are you doing? How is the people responding? How do you feel about it? Do you love what you're doing? Are you staying consistent? What do you think about the questions that you're asking? Are you getting better from one episode to the next? You see what I'm saying? That I'm bringing the pilot to me to see if a better staffing solution can continue to fund a better conversation. You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? And that's a pilot. So the 6 episodes is just the pilot of what we have through the funds that will continue to push it through. You know why? Because I love it. I don't care if I get 5 views. I love it. I'm so proud. I'm so proud. If I hit 100 views, I'm so proud. I'm so proud when I hit 200 views. I'm so proud. I'm so happy. I could come back to myself and say, hey, a better staffing solution. Look what we did. So, and then in the heart return and say, okay, go do another episode of A Better Conversation because I'm so happy. We hit a milestone of 100 subscribers. Get and laugh. I know your man got 100,000 subscribers. I know such and such got 1 million subscribers. Yeah, that's cool. But I got 106. And I'm happy and I'm proud. I'm happy and I'm proud because I know one thing. If I can get 1, I can get 100. Did we get 100? Yup. Did we get 1? Yup. So we got 100. Yup. Can I get 100,000? Yup. Can I get 10,000? Yup. Can I get 1 million? Yup. No, why? Because I got 1 and I got 100. And I'm happy about that because you know what? The number 1 box I check is, do I love it? And I box that. I check that box. I check that box. I love it. This is my safe space. When I call up my engineer Capo, and I say, yo, Capo, what you looking like? Can we come through? Can I come through? I got a guest. Can I come through? And Capo said, yeah, man, come on through. I got you. I'm going to pull some space for you. I come in, it's my safe space, man, where I could just come and get away from it all, man. Get away from all of the hospitality business. Get away from of family. Get away from the nonsense of the world. Get away from my fears, my anxiety. I get to come and I get to get on and shoot. I say, Capo, how my sound? You ready to go? And he give me the countdown, and the rest of the world is blocked out. So with that saying, that box of the love of the game, the love of just coming and being able to sit next to someone that I appreciate, and they feel the same as why they take their time out and come kick it with me. I appreciate that from the heart, man. It gets me away. It's my safe space. I call my Capo. I said, Capo, the engineer, can I come and just do a mental health episode? Can I just come do that? He said, yo, come on through, man. Come on through, man. Come through on a Wednesday to help me get through Thursday and Friday and get me ready to get to the weddings. A better staffing solution is we booked out for weddings on Saturday and Sunday. I got to go in there and just be focused to come in there with the team and really do what we got to do. You talking about staffing a wedding, 23, 33 people and getting them all in sync. You got 6 bartenders. You got 20 event service. You got 4 dishwashers. You getting them all in sync to run as a team. Your mind got to be focused when you do that. Because if there is a better staffing solution, then there is no better conversation. And I love a better conversation. So I got to do what I got to do with a better conversation so that I can be focused enough to do what I got to do with a better staffing solution. Because I love this right here. I love it, man. I'm not going to lie. I love it, man. But I got to say, when you go into checking the boxes, there's a box that checks that I see an X in. Because why? This is the pilot. This is the pilot. So when I come with the pilot and I ask the question in the box, are you being consistent? I got to X that box because I'm not being consistent. I know in my heart I'm not being consistent. Okay, I can blame it on, it's all summer from April all the way to August. I'm booked all the way to Labor Day. I don't got the time. Make time. People make time for what they love. A dude say you love a female, or a female says she love a male, right? But she not making no time. I don't care if she's running a Fortune 500 company. If she love that individual, she will make time. Do you think not that DA in Atlanta, we ain't got to mention no names, but the DA in Atlanta, and she fine too. I ain't going to lie. I like her. I am not going to lie. Ain't nothing being fine, educated, and have a mean career. That's top bar. Now, she's top bar. She's the head DA, not an ADA. She's the head DA of Atlanta, Georgia. prosecuting some big names. If she can find time for that dude that she was caught up in that situation with, she found time for him, for them to do what they do. You see what I'm saying? You can find time. Everybody finds time for something that they love. So you can't tell me you love a better conversation, but you can't find time to make sure the editing. I don't care if he's the editor. Find time or get another editor. You ain't doing your part because you got good editors. You got good editors and they got their own life going. You give them a date, they give you a date. Stay on that. Stand on that. I don't care if the wedding was 600 people. You had time. You went to sleep. You strolled. You did some dumb strolling. You watched somebody else's YouTube when you should have been focusing on your YouTube. So don't tell me about that, Tom. You can't tell me you don't have the time. So that box got to be checked with an X because you ain't being consistent. You ain't being consistent, man. And consistency, persistence is what gets you to the finish line. In marathons, it's consistency. He's consistency running 1 mile, 3 miles, 8 miles. That's consistency. To get to your goal, you need consistency. You need persistence. Am I doing that? Come on, Tom. Check the box. That box is an X. So now I bring the pilot. I bring the 6 episodes. It's the pilot. The 6 episodes is the pilot. Now we studying. Okay, we ain't being consistent. Now we know that we got to be consistent. You got all of those episodes. You got Luke Steffen in the clip. You got my man Chemo in the clip. You got Kenya Blue. Kenya Blue is in the clip. You got Cuzzo in the clip. You got KK, you got King Gang in the clip. Come on, dog. Let loose. You got P-Way in the clip. Let loose. Let loose. You got Drop Top Ted and Green Ioti in the clip. Let loose. Don't tell me about no editor. Learn how to edit then. Go to YouTube University and you learn how to edit then. Get another editor then. Send it overseas then. Don't tell me you ain't got the... Don't do that. Because how you have it, it can be all gone. When you have the momentum, you ever you can push a car. I don't know if you tried it, but I tried it. Pushing a car, because I've been there. I'm not afraid, been broke, run out of gas. 2 blocks away from the gas station. And you got to push that joint. And you tell the person that's in the car, you steer. And I push. And it takes so hard to get it going. It takes hard to get that car going. But once it start rolling, you rolling. But if somebody call you, yo, Tom, what you doing pushing the car? And you try to stop in front and lie to them about something, or the alternator stopped, or my starter stopped and all that, and you stop. You know how hard it is to get that momentum back to go? Do you know how hard once you get some momentum going and you stop, you know how hard it is to get that momentum back to go? When you get the momentum, you don't let it up. When you get the momentum, you don't let it up. Because you don't know if you're going to be able to get the momentum going again. You know how many people had good runs in the pandemic? They had the momentum, now they popped. You know the people. They had all that money coming in during the pandemic, now they're popped. You know why? They let the momentum go. Don't let the momentum go. This is what I got. This is all I got. I can't let the momentum go. I love it. People done came through and supported me. I can't let the momentum go. I got some episodes that I shot that I appreciate so much, man. Just going back to episode 1, man. True False. This was an idea. It's a passion product. This is a passion pursuit. This is a passion product from an idea sitting on a hospitality job. Had a small contract and we all just talking on a break. And I said, you a rapper. Y'all ain't got no interviews on y'all joint, man. True False. my God. I said, yo, let's shoot something. I can interview your guys, man. We could all use it for our social media. We got to have some interviews on our social media. Because that gives you legitimacy. It gives you, the shows you proof when you look like you had some interviews and you express yourself and you get your people as music. It's so much music being bombarded and being uploaded every day. You need shows you proof. Come on, let's shoot. True Force, he the one who found the engineer, man. Appreciate him. He said the other guy was gonna cop out. He said, yo, Tom, get the extra money together because we supposed to split it 3 ways. He said the other guy ain't gonna come through. He hit that on the nose. He ain't come through. The guy's still promising to come through. He my guy though, I ain't gonna lie. He's a supporter of the podcast every time he's leaving a comment. I appreciate you, Jay. Jeremiah! Appreciate you. I appreciate you. Jeremiah! You ain't come through, but I appreciate you because you show them support like no other. So let's not forget that. Jeremiah, I appreciate you. All the wishes and best luck with your career. But True Force, I appreciate the first episode. We came through and we rocked. I appreciate you so much. And you had some good people come through, man. I remember, this is one of my best episodes too. The queen of the app, because we hospitality. The queen of the app, she came through. We rocked this app called InstaWork. And she came through. I started my career with her in this hospitality. I started with this new app that gave me the push forward. I came to them with some momentum and they pushed me forward. And she was one of the first people I met. Yeah, the queen, Zalima. She came through. Zalima. Oh man, that episode. Now, I think that was aesthetically, organically, from the heart, that one's one of the best that the audience said was the best. Now, True Force got the most views, but the audience agreed with her. The algorithm agreed with her the most. I think that was one of the best episodes. The Lima episode was mean. That was a good episode, bro. I think she started too slow, though. I think her guards was up. I think she traveled. It was late. She came through with her big boy. She had to come to the Bronx. She coming through with that big boy late at night, coming all the way from Long Island. You know what I'm saying? She traveling. She got to park. She's nervous. Hearing all this stuff about Bronx. She's scared to park the big boy. So when she came up, she probably never did a podcast or anything. So her guards was up. She was 52 blocking me in the beginning. But it took a while, and she rocked it. But I think if she would have started from the gate, just being the queen, the diva that she is, I think it would have been better. I think it started too slow. Because this is a pilot, and we are doing a review of the 6 episodes. So her episode, the algorithm picked it up because everybody felt the honesty, the sincerity, the tough questions that I asked her and how she asked them and how she bounced back and threw me back questions. And I was able to answer the questions that she put upon me. I thought the one with the bartender, oh man, that was a good one. And then I asked her about, why you be sending people home? You be the captain of these great events. People coming from Philly, people coming from Baltimore, and you be sending them home. And she broke that down. I said, why are you the most hated? And she broke that down. I thought that was dope. My personal best, and I love all my episodes, but my personal best, I think was my man CeCe. Mr. 100K a season. One of the first people to make 100K on the app. That's like making 200K on Uber because he ain't got to pay no gas. He ain't got to pay no maintenance in the car or none of that. So I think that one was one of my best episodes. And I tell you why. He allowed my skill set to shine because he was able, when I asked him a question, he was able to send it back to me. And I was able to get some things off my chest and express myself after 55 years on bringing 55 years to the board. Let's say 50 years plus because I didn't hit the 55 mark yet. Inshallah, I will. God willing, I will. But bringing so many 50 plus years to the board, he allowed me to get some things to express myself. And it was that exchange about family and business and the gambling and all sorts of things that exchange. That was one of my favorite episodes, man. My man C, appreciate you, man, for coming through and doing what you do, man. You did a great job, man. I thought that was dope. There were some great ones. I think my biggest by far, we didn't drop it yet, so I'm gonna leave that one alone. You know what I'm gonna say, but I'm gonna leave that one alone. But it's some dudes, it's people that I really appreciate. I think Eva, when it come to that chemistry between two people, Eva, I appreciate you, man. That episode is how a person can be a cook, a chef in different corporate kitchens all over New York City and the state of New York and Philadelphia. How she rocks that for 8 months and she travels the world for the other 4. So she got that, you see what I'm saying? She got that 2 life type of thing. I'm gonna go hustle hard for 8 months. And then I'm going to travel the world for 4. And she got her own YouTube channel. The chemistry was amazing. She came that day. It was a storm. It was storming. And she was a little afraid. She was like, you sure it's storming? You going to make it? And she was coming out and said, I got you. She was like, you sure? All these things. I said, I'm not going to lead you astray. I got you. Just come on in here and we're going to have a good conversation. We're going to have a better conversation. Believe me. And she trusted me and she believed me. And she came in, she was a little nervous, but she opened up from the gate. Boom. It was no slow start with Eva. And I appreciate you so much, Eve. I appreciate you for coming through so much. That was amazing conversation. Then we had the young boy come through. Yeah, he came through, man. My man King, the King Poet. The King Poet came through. Now, the King Poet came and he was more of a therapeutic. He was a therapeutic. He came from the heart. He talked from the heart about family and business and music. He came and he really dug deep. And he could have went, but he kept it. You know, he could have went. I know he could have, but he kept it modest. And I appreciate him so much. I dropped the ball on that one because I did, like I said, I should have did a little more. I should have did a little more research on him. But I think he's going to come back for a panel, and I appreciate him. He did it. He did his thing. A lot of cursing, though. A lot of N-words. We had to do a lot of bleeping on that one, but I appreciate him from the heart. It was some great episodes that came out. I had one the first one that we ever stepped out. One that we first ever stepped out of hospitality. We said, this one ain't going to be about hospitality. This was a thought. This was a thought because I was trying to get on the Kid Pistol Pete. Yeah, the Fat Joe Pistol Pete with all that going on. I watched his podcast. I liked him. I loved what he was doing. And I seen somebody on there because I would text Pistol Pete. I would DM him. I would try to get on his podcast because I thought I had a great story. I do have a great story because he have people on there talking about prisons and jail and the feds and the state and Attica and Comstock and Clinton. I'm like, yo, I checked all those boxes. But I ain't even gonna come and just only talk about prison, but I could talk about what it's like to go to prison and come home and open businesses. Multi-six-figure businesses, car service business that dealing with the music industry, dealing with the hood, dealing with the film industry. Come and tell you what it's like to lose those businesses and then get in trouble and go to prison again and come back and open another business and selling cardboard to China. I can give you that, brother. But he just annoyed me. For whatever reason, he's busy. He's doing his thing. He got all other things going on. But I would leave comments on his post, and a young good dude hit me back, and I was like, yo, I can get you on my podcast because I said this guy, he in a sense, Pistol Pete motivated me because I said, you know what, I can't get on his podcast, I'll just start my own. I said, I can't get on his podcast, I just start my own. I said that, I threw that out there, and the guy, he said, yeah, and I'll come on yours. A thought, a dream, a vision. You know what it's like to have something in your mind and you bring it to reality? That's what this is. This is a thought that's in your mind that you bring to reality. What you can look what I'm saying. This is a thought in your mind that you bring to a reality. And he helped with that. Because I said, I can't be on your podcast, Pistol Pete. It was called Dogs in the Yard. I said, I can't be on yours. I just start my own. And that gentleman said, then I'll be on yours too. Because he was on his. Appreciate you, man. I'm talking about this gentleman right here. That's what I'm talking about. I'm talking about this gentleman right here. He came through and came from the heart. He came from the soul. He was able to talk about his mother and drugs and his father and AIDS and wanting to be a gangster and being tough and trying to live up to some name and some persona and wind up getting caught up in some madness, some 187 madness, some 125.25. You Google it. He came through and he told his story, his grandfather and his heritage. What it's like transforming your life and from gangs to greatness. That thing, from gangs to greatness. I had to change the whole thumbnail of that. That episode deserves more. This episode deserves more views than when it got, but we're going to just keep growing and we're going to get so big that people will binge back. We're going to catch a viral one. And then people are gonna binge back, and then the number that he's at is going 100 times that one. That's how good that interview was. From gangs to greatness. And True Force. That was the first one. First episode we ever shot, man. Appreciate you, bro. I know we bump heads. We bump heads because I be trying to get on the call with you. You can't get on the call and you on tour and you doing all this and all that. And I'm asking for 5 minutes. We bump heads. The first editor of the whole episodes. You was the first editor doing what you got to do. But we bump heads because I'm from the old school where somebody call you and say, yo, I could talk to you at 6 o'clock. Not I could talk to you 5 days later. And because in my mind, I'm like, you ain't Drake. Well, I got to take 5 days to talk to you. But I got to understand everybody's life is different, bro. Everybody's life is different, but you helped the vision that was in my mind. You helped me bring it to reality and you pushed it forward. And when I was procrastinating, you would send the whip. Bah, yo, black, you come on, yo, black. And then I send it back to you and then you got your own life going. But you know what? I appreciate you. And you keep doing what you're doing, bro. I know you're too busy to edit nowadays. You open up your new studio. I'm proud of you. You're doing your thing, kid. You keep doing your thing, kid. We gonna bump heads because we 30 years difference. You 20-something, I'm 50-something. If I send a text, I'm hoping you will answer within 8 hours. Not 80 hours later, but you're still my man. Because I believe in your dream because you helped this get off. And this is gonna be one of the best podcasts by far in our genre. Ain't nobody gonna be able to touch it. And you helped with the idea. The idea was there. You don't have no ownership, but the idea was there, and you helped with bringing it to life. Ain't no ownership there. But you said, yo, I see what you're saying. Let's go shoot the episode. Yeah. Yeah, so I always gotta to you and to your new studio. And to your new studio. And to your rap career. And everything you doing. I appreciate you. Never too big to say that. Even though you take 80 hours to return a text, never too big to say I appreciate you. Toast to that. And Cuzzo came the same day. We shot 2 in the same day. Cuzzo came. Casa baby from Brooklyn. Casa baby. Rhode Island's finest. And we went in the deep. We went in about his day of getting somebody trying to come and execute him. How he survived that, how he's dealing with that. He allowed me to get some things off my chest. I was able to talk about his mother and what she did for me, man, and my tough times when I was facing a 125.25 and they was kicking in doors, bro. They was kicking in every door. And how his pops, how his pops was the first human I ever looked up to. His pops was the first person I ever looked up to, first person I ever wanted to be like. Got the chance to talk about that. That was dope. And that's like a lost files, because I don't know if I'm going to drop that now, because the aesthetics is different. You see, look, the back is different. You know what I'm saying? Everything is different. I don't know. It's probably a little outdated, but it's some parts in there, you know, that I keep dear to my heart. That was a therapy session that I just had to get off. I had to just get off my chest. And I appreciate him coming through all the way from Rhode Island to come and sit with me. Him and his wife. I appreciate her for coming and encouraging him to be able to just speak his soul. Appreciate that. Because remember, True Force was first. Cuzzo was second. We didn't ever drop that. Eva came. Zalima came. C came. Picasso. He came. Now we got so many of in the chamber. And we got so many more to come. There's some names, and I manifest, and I'm gonna get into a deeper manifestation of them. You know who I want? I got my man Shy too. He in the hospitality over 20 years in prison. Shy over 20 years in prison. He in the hospitality. He got stadiums. He staffing stadium. Now I'm staffing weddings. I'm staffing corporate events. I might get 4 in Google. I might get 1 in D.E. Shore. I might get 2 in Mount Sinai Hospital. This man is staffing stadiums. Different game. Got to get my man Shy. Shy, I got to get you. I know we already discussed it. Shout out to your wife, your children. I had dinner with y'all. Beautiful family. Beautiful family. Yo, Shy, you know you've been doing your thing since I met you. Since being on the island. Sorry to put your business out there, but it's too late, Shy. Toast to you, Shy. Toast to you, Shy. I'm talking about back on the island. When people was getting taught for little thin paper chains. Shy had the crazy joint on. Shy had the diamonds, the horse kicking with the diamonds. We talking about when the phones were still free on Rikers Island. We talking about 95. We talking about 94, 95, 96 was when I went Shy and C95. When all the Germans, we call them Germans, the Spanish dudes, Latin Kings had it on lock. Shy had the crazy joint on. I was in 16 Law when I think he went next door. I forgot what that was, my 16 Law or whatever that 16 Main, I think. Or 14 Main, whatever that was, man. Too many years ago, man. And we got cool. And we stood in contact. And he got all that time and we stood in contact, and now we still in contact. Got Shy. Let's set that date up. Set that date up. I gotta get Shy. You know what else I want? Queen of Harlem. I gotta get Queen of Harlem on my podcast, man. Queen, you doing too much. Every time she posts, I be like, yo, Queen, you might as well get ahead and run for mayor. Nobody else could beat you, Queen of Harlem. Nah. Michelle, nobody else could beat you. Michelle, I gotta get you on. I gotta get you on. I want you in I'm trying the first season. May wait for the second season, but we projecting so far out. We projecting 4 or 5 joints out. Seasons out. We talking about 30, 40, 50 episodes out. We got giants in the hospitality industry that we trying to get in. But Michelle, the Queen of Harlem, you know me from the horses days. I was dealing when your kids was in your stomach. Now they grown. I know you always from back then. You always been special, Michelle. You always been special before the real estate. Before you throwing big tournaments in Harlem and Kingdom, and now you took it even bigger. You're giving out $100,000 prizes. Marcus Garvey. Oh, goodness gracious, girl. I said, your coat drives be amazing. It's so cold outside. Y'all bringing up buses to let the kids go inside the buses. Girl, if you don't go ahead and run for mayor, who gonna stop you? The news love you. The media love you. The people love you. Your record says so much. I got to get Michelle on the podcast, man. Chris Gotti. There's some names that I want to get, man. The Bennies. There's some names I want to get, man. There's some people that I really want to get, man. I want to get some big hospitality people that really run the industry, the people out of Instawork. Instawork in this industry, that I'm hospitality, they give out so many solo contracts for people to eat. Now, everybody ain't going to eat, and everybody going to have their beefs, just like YouTube. Everybody can't be Mr. Beast. Everybody can't be All the Smoke podcast. Everybody can't be $1 million worth of game. That's how Instawork is. Some people is eating. They getting them daily contracts. Instawork giving them up. They're the leaders in this industry. They will put Jit Joe to sleep. Quick, smack quick up. These people is really, really doing their thing. I gotta get some of them. I gotta get some of them on there. I got your cards. I got your numbers. I'm gonna start on that request. They got some big companies that I want to get those people. Union Square events, because I'm in hospitality. However, I'm in hospitality, but I'm so bigger because of the 55 years plus in the eras that I lived. I'm so big. I'm bigger than that. I can talk all kinds of things. So of course I'm gonna bring all kinds of people on, because I got all kinds of relationships and friendships. This is a better conversation that's just going to get better and better. Milestones. Today we hit a milestone, being the first time that I ever come and sit by myself and just talk to you heart to heart. Talk to you heart to heart. If you still hit me right now with me, when you could have just scrolled and went to any other place, but you stood here with me. Heart to heart. I'm telling you, I got some things up my sleeve. You know why? Because remember that first box we checked for the pilot? Do you love it? We checked that box. I love it. And I appreciate you. Because I appreciate you, because all you do is support me. I don't know what you do behind the curtains. I don't know what you do in the closet. I don't know what you do when the door is closed. So it's easy to love you because all you do is support me. And to love me and for me to love me after all that I've been through and all I put myself through. And if I could still look in the mirror and say, I love you, but all the stuff I put myself through, losing multi-million-dollar businesses, putting myself through so much hardship, I could still look in the mirror and say, I love you. It makes it a little easier to say I love you, because all you do is support me. I appreciate you. This is A Better Conversation, episode 6. And I'll see you at 60. With that, I'm gone. If I forgot you, I got you. And for the people that I'm trying to get on the podcast that's sending me these high numbers, I get it. I just don't got it. But I get it. I just don't got it. And there's some people, the Gotham, hold up. Gotham! He's like, yo, Tom, I got you. He said, yo, Tom, I got you. He ain't even sent over a number. He was like, yo, I got you. And then there's St. Laz. I'm trying to get St. Laz too. It would have been perfect to get St. Laz right now because he got that thing going on with Mano. Ooh, his number was a little too big for me. I couldn't afford it. I can't afford it. But I get it. St. Laz, I get it. I just don't got it. I get it, but I don't got it. You see what I'm saying? I get it. I don't got it. Just keep doing your thing, though, and I'm going to keep doing mine, and maybe we can meet in the middle at some point. But for all those people that I'm sending those DMs to, I get it. Even the people that don't even answer at all, I get it. Even the people that send me some crazy writer, oh, I need this, I need that, I need this, I need that. I get it. I get it. This episode 6, I see you at 60. With that, I'm gone.